door's trapped. Haven't seen it. Don't know.
Research notes. They describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thizibald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thizibald devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thizibald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thizibald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Okay, we found a corpse rose in the graveyard. Investigation. Focus your eyes upon the page. Mentally separate the blank ink from the purple stain. Should that not be black ink? This ain't going to be too easy.
Your mind separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder. With the corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Thizibald's purple worm poison.
Nice. Okay, I have some, so we've got the recipe for it. Don't think I've used any yet, but that's kind of good. Right, it's a wooden chest. It's locked. Well, it will not be locked for much longer.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
10? Oh, we've got that. Don't even need to think about using guidance on those. What have we got? On Serpent... Oh, is this another one? Where's Reed? Would you like to know something interesting? If you mix suspension of venomous fang with vitriol of Lolt's candle, any vitriol will do, out comes a poison. Drip, drip, drip. When in doubt with alchemy, when in need of ecstasy, when my throat clicks with scream, drip, drip, drip is what I dream. So we've got Serpent Fang Toxin. Nice, so we can make poisons now. I'll sell it. It'll come. A Punch Drunk Bastard. This is rare. This is a two-handed great club. While you are drunk, you have advantage on attack rolls. You also create a blast with each attack, dealing 1 to 4 thunder damage. That's just rubbish to sell.
Never a dull moment.
What was the bat though? The rat bat. It's just rubbish to sell.
Best be on my way.
See if there's anything up here before we move along. Yep. That looked like there was space down here for something else. Take that. That's quite good stuff. And then let's have a look through this door. Astarion. A drunk monk playthrough? Oh, that bat would work well, wouldn't it? The drunk monk playthrough. I don't know what I'll play through next as. I'm thinking of Bard. I'm just gravitating towards it because the ability to steal and pickpocket and entertain and be charmers. And they've got the charisma and a bit of magic. A bit of ranged attack. They're just like a fun all-rounder. And then we'd have Karlach as a barbarian, probably Lae'zel as a fighter, and Will as a necromancer. But that leaves me with no healing, so I don't know how that would work. So I kind of want to get their stories in as well. I think that would be fun.
With pleasure. Still alive. So that's
don't know though. We'll have to have a think about it. There's some nice ingredients in here. There's another rustic chest there. And another one. Cool. Right, let's come out of this. We've done with this bit. There's a stash of ingredients somewhere. Oh, we need to go back up here as well. But where's the ingredient stash? Is that it? So we want to go to here. And then go up the road. To here. Round about here, I think. Here. I think it's in here. Oh, I maybe didn't look in the hay and stuff. There's a dirt mound. There's quite an obvious dirt mound now. So I clearly didn't look down here. Unless this didn't show up before. What is this? The Frost Salamander Tongue and the Corpse Rose. A record of shipment. T. Sending you the requested ingredients as per your letter, including the purple worm glands. I'm eager to see the result of your experiments. Please send me some samples when it's completed. I have a few clients who would be very interested in the toxic fruits of your labours. Okay, another one bites the dust. Let's have a little look then. So, the last part of this. Oh, God, there's that to do before we go to Moonrise Towers. That's going to be a fight and a half. Okay. I'm thinking probable long rest before we do that. Get all the stuff back. That one is... Oh, we have to meet Halcyon by the lakeshore as well. Okay. We'll probably do that one after this. So the one I want to do... Oh, crap. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Is that it? Right. Punish the wicked. I think... return after curse. We've done that one, though, haven't we? We'll go to the last light in. And we will head east. Ish. Then we'll go see Halcyon. And then I'll see what he has for us. Then we'll go fight a demon. It's just going to be a busy day. Right, there is a quest up here somewhere. I'll go this way. Could be this way. Let me just read the journal another time. It's this one, Madeline's Ledger. So, let's have a look. So... I think... So the words, for the attention of Dark Justicia Natasha, are written across the top of every page. So Madeline's been, or whatever she's called, she's been informing. If that's her writing, it sounds like it is, because they're not saying it's distinctly different writing, yet in this last bit, a different, more elegant script appears beneath the last entry. Okay, let's go see what happens. So she's basically informed. I think she's being an informant. And she's informed on her friends. But technically what she thought she was doing was correct. Actually, have they done anything illegal? Don't think they've done anything illegal. She just snitched on them for their opinions. But maybe she was under some influence too. I don't know. I'm second guessing at where this is going to go. Let's go find out.
The air stirs in trepidation. You have the ledger.
Tell me why you want it first.
To punish a murderer. If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
Well, the Paladin would have been also up for punishing murderers. How do you know I have it?
The Raven always knows.
take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial, and you will be the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
This is going to be a fight. The thing is, I don't know that she knew that they would be butchered, and she's fled possibly in guilt. This is my expectation. Let's have a look. Oath of devotion. I'm here in the honor of justice and order. That is all.
Then steel your heart, for this woman is a serpent who wears many faces. Do not be fooled.
Also possible. Shouldn't prejudge this before we see the evidence.
You said I was going to be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
The last two people we met with an Irish accent. One tried to poison her husband, who she hates, and didn't really want to see him come back, but only wanted him to come back because he had valuable stuff. Betrayed her in the Underdark. And the other turned out to be a hag. So, based on accent alone, I'm going to say guilty. Right, why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justiciar promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised!
She did say that they were just drunk and they were more drunk than she'd ever seen them. And it was awful. But alcohol... This is interesting, folks. Right, here's a story for you. Alcohol is no excuse. I had to do jury service once, 16 years ago. And both cases I sat in on... I think in both cases, certainly the defendant had been out of their mind with alcohol, but so had the victim, certainly in one of them. And the judge actually said at one of the, when we had to go away and decide if one in one of the cases was guilty or innocent, that alcohol was no, what did he say? It was no, I can't remember the exact words, but he then went on to say, if it wasn't for alcohol, then 95% of the cases wouldn't be going through that court and it could be closed down. So it was no... Oh, what's the word? You should basically disregard the fact that they were drunk, is basically what he was saying. That has no inkling on it. So anyway, where did we get to? What did the Dark Justiciar actually do to your friends? If it was drunk complaining, why did you report them?
The Dark Justiciar said to report everything, big or small. She ain't the type you say no to. She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Well, she wasn't the murderer. Stab yourself. Persuasion, pathetic. You murdered your friends. You're a coward. There's nothing you need to do. This wasn't your fault, I promise. Well, I can't do the top one. See, the Dark Justiciar shouldn't have done that. That was... I'm going for the bottom one. It's the only one I can fit in with this Paladin. Possibly the middle one, but I'm going for this. It wasn't your fault. And this is persuasion. Not quite how I saw this going.
What I did was wrong. And I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter.
Thank you.
I wonder if I had played the Vengeance Paladin and got her to stab herself in the stomach. I wonder what he would have said.
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her.
Do not speak to me like that. You whine more than she did. What happened wasn't her fault. She deserved forgiveness.
That doesn't matter. I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished. You have crossed me. And for that, I end your pathetic life.
Here we go. How many million allies has he got? The amount of NPCs in this game who suddenly decide that they wish to commit suicide is crazy. Do I want to run up and bite him as well? I do want to run up and bite him. I absolutely do. And then we can't run out.
The lance board is
So
set.
Gale can go. What about the Raven? Don't want to kill the Raven. I like the Raven. I think we're going to mince this dude, aren't we?
You have been judged and found wanting.
Cast darkness on 6 targets. Yeah, counter spell. He's not having that. Have a nice day. Nice name, by the way. You killed the bird first in the battle and you enjoyed it very much. We'll shield that. Poor birdie. Do we want to... We don't want to use any spells. I should have used a spell. I should have used Hunter's Mark is what I should have used. I feel like... Oh, has he just gone? Has he gone invisible? I wasn't watching. I was reading chat. Where did he go? Let's have a look. I guess he's going to come and attack me. There's nothing I can do, so let's just end turn. That's not strictly true, is it? I could throw something. Does this count as a bonus action? Hang on, if I click on... No, it's an action. Okay. Enter.
Give up.
Hey, Trojan. How's it going? How are you today? He was literally behind me. What? Behind the whole group? Or there? Oh, he's there. He is there. He blends in. It's his camouflage. Oh, my God. I didn't even see that. I thought he must have gone invisible. He so blends in with the background. This is turning into a pantomime, guys. He's behind you. Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, yes, he is. Right, what should we do? Let's go over and plonk him on the head.
Let's do this.
And poison him. So she's doing... I mean, that was 11 damage. She's doing a bit more damage than she used to. With her new abilities. And I think Astarian's going to finish this guy off. I think I should probably go and try and edit that out of the VOD. Because nobody else needs to see that mistake. There was a comment left on one of my YouTube videos this morning. It was on the first stream of this, because I leave the streams up so people can catch up if they want to come and watch it. And it was someone who was looking for a Let's Play of this. And he'd watched the first... I don't know how much of the first 4-hour VOD he'd watched. And then he said, this looks promising, but I think I'm going to be disappointed. He wasn't sure if I was just acting stupid or not when I was missing such obvious things on screen. So I actually asked him, you know, what sort of stuff do you mean? Maybe there's a point in the video. I'll try and explain it. I always try and like be positive towards commenters unless they're being especially nasty. I thought maybe I'll just explain it. Maybe you've seen something. Maybe I was acting stupid. I often do. Evidence is there in front of your very eyes. And he just said it. He tried to watch some other playthroughs, but the guys were being stupid and missing obvious stuff and setting themselves on fire by holding torches and walking into poison clouds. and not seeing enemies, not pressing the right buttons, and he just didn't like playthroughs like that. I'm just thinking, he's probably not going to like my playthrough then. It's not going to be good. And if he's still watching 13 streams later and he sees that, then I apologize for all the mistakes and errors and cock-ups that you've seen throughout the way, but I surprisingly find them quite funny and enjoy them. So, that was the perfect evidence of a complete streamer failure there. That's one for a YouTube short. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in. I will mark it though. Yeah, maybe I could make something out of that. Not like I need help to make people think I'm stupid by presenting them with more evidence. But maybe we could. With watching or playing intense alone, it's easy to spot things, but when streaming and just relaxing, it's easy to miss. During that is exactly it. Because in that instance, if I'd been watching, I would have seen him just run around behind me. But I was reading chat over there, and I looked back. The purple-skinned... Well, the pale-skinned, purple-wearing dude from over here, where he's on a pale background with purple candles, had, to my eyes, just vanished. And I thought he was blended quite well into the party. They were wearing a right weird mix of clothing. So it just didn't look like anything weird had happened there. It was odd. It was odd. Anyway, let's get his stuff. What can we sell? I'll take the ledger, because he's dead. I don't think there's anything else to do with this. I can't seem to pick that one up. Won't let me. And he who was... Did he have anything on him? Return at once. He who was, what ails thy mind? The queen was clear. A full retreat to the Shadowfell was with all due haste. You beheld the fate of Lover's Whisper. After a 10 day in the darkness, she knew not her name. These lands are rich in tragedy and memory, but our minds are vulnerable to the malignant curse. Lover's Whisper strangled her own raven this morn. Her raven. The queen was incensed at the loss of her child and struck Lover's Whisper down, as was her right. Return at once, or I'll be forced to report your desertion of thine will. So these are certainly not the good guys then. I think it's fair to say. Scroll of stone skin. I will put that on Gale. He might use it. Crap spear and one of those. You miss these things when you're playing alone, so I think you think I'm fine. Thank you, that makes me feel a whole lot better. There's nothing else around here, is there? Okay, I think that is us done up there. That was nice and simple. Back to the last light. Game doesn't explain much of what you can do. It's a case of trying to find your way through it, isn't it? And you stumble across things. Sometimes, like you guys in chat, tell me things I didn't know about. Like when I first started playing the game, I was under the assumption you had to have a long rest to level up, so I didn't level the characters up, thinking, well, I don't have a long rest yet, we'll just wait. Because I'm just used to like other D&D games doing that, and it's yeah, it's just stuff that I need to be aware of. There's all sorts of stuff to learn. But I love doing that in games. I love learning them as we go through.
We don't know when the next blow might land.
Let's see. What can we sell? True Love's Caress. That was... Yeah, I'm saving that. Should we get rid of these other things? I'm thinking of getting rid of all these. Deception. I don't use. Shadow Blade. Illusion Spell. Let's get rid of it. I never knew what to do with these icy metal bits. I've carried them around for ages. What's that? Sending out right. Scribbled note. I'm pretty sure I can get rid of all this. I'm keeping that. That's going to camp. An unsigned trade visa. Maybe I should keep that one. Oh, that can go. The spider egg sack. Should probably go. That's... Oh my god, she's got nothing. She has got nothing. Right, well, she must have some potions or something. I'll take some... Yeah, I'll take some thunder arrows. What about some pearls? I'll take it in gems then. I'll swap it for... There we go. I don't need that much. I'll be paying 100. That'll do. take that.
Take care now.
She needs a bit more time to get her money back, I think. Right, let's go and see Halsin. Will I be doing Fallout in space tomorrow? 3 hours to make a Space Marine. I will not be doing it tomorrow. I'm going to finish Baldur's Gate before we start that. Although I am looking forward to starting that. I'm actually quite excited for it. It's going to be good fun. Oh, hey, Catherine. Nice to see you coming in there. You watch the Mighty Jingles, and your mistakes are amateurish compared to his. He has been pretty good at such epic mistakes. I haven't watched his stuff for a while, but I gather he's still doing World of Tanks and World of Warships content. Probably because the audience wants it. I don't know if he still plays either at all. I know he'd stopped tanks years ago. I don't know if he started up again. I was looking for Halsin down here, but I think I've come to the wrong bit. Nope, he's just north of me. Oh, I see. I need to walk through this. I was not appreciating that.
You're here. Good. Now we can begin.
Right, first, I want to know what to expect.
Thaniel is trapped in the Shadowfell, but thanks to your efforts, I know where to look. Now I must go there, alone.
And what am I to do?
With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Going in alone is suicide. I'll come with you.
No. If there's any interference with the portal, then our one chance is lost forever. And so am I. I'd rather have you by my side. But this is the only way.
Well, if this is the way...
It took me years of study, of seeking the Oakfather's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works.
Good luck.
Oakfather, hear me. Aid me. Force open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light. It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
Wouldn't it be awesome if just nothing turned up and we could sit here, make a cup of tea, get a biscuit? But I don't think that's going to happen. Right, so what did we have? There was something about these. Did we find a weakness to them? They are weak to radiant. So I kind of want her to come. I need the guide things. Always Gale first, isn't it? And I haven't recharged his spells, sadly. Do you think they're all going to come from down there? Hang on, they can't walk through that. So what if I do this? However, it's too good an opportunity not to do that, isn't it? The ones at the back might be wet, so that might not be that great. It might have been better doing that. We should retreat. I think there'll be an advance from this side as well, if I'm honest. Oh, are they in the dark down there? Starion. Up you come, lad. Well, that might be enough. I think we're just going to send in Cleric with the Guardians thing. You combine those things to form a new weapon. Can you do that at any time? Those bits of icy metal? Because I thought I was led astray by the voice of Todd saying keep hold of those because you meet a guy who can make something out of them. I'll have a look at those, Thul. Thanks. I will check that out. Right. Let's go for Spirit Guardians. And we want Radiant. That thing is just instantly dead. Just pops 40 damage. Let's walk into the middle of all these. Like, how awesome is that? I love this. We can't do anything, so we'll stay there. And we've got Shadow Cursed Pilgrims. These have, like, just no health. The Wraith, we could go for the Wraith. Who's going next? What are these things? Shadow Mastiffs as well. It shouldn't be too hard to defeat them, should it? I'm out of spell slots, sadly. So let's go... Oh, I've got an idea. Let's go for this. This Force Tunnel. Nope. Why is that not triggering? It like, sets off to do it and then fails. It's because there's no space. Click there. I have no idea. Okay, so that doesn't seem to work. Let me click... what are these things? Fiends? Undead. Bonus action then, Divine Sense. We could do with a critical hit or 7. Just hit him again. Silence, which is always good. Okay, that'll do. Weird. Weird. You might be confusing those bits with something else. I'll have a look for it. Tiffin, crumpets. Tiffin would be nice. There seems to be a lot of stuff down here all of a sudden. Gale? Gale, you might want to Misty Step out of there, I suspect. Does this... this has... Okay, this has hit points. Right. Now, this is where I should have had the firewall thing. That would have been awesome. However, we still have Fireball. No, we don't. That's the wrong one. We still have Fireball. Should be all of that stuff dead.
Cut and run.
We're on Astarion. Whose best bet? Shadow Ravens. While they're grouped up like that, I'm just going to check what they're vulnerable to. Nothing in particular. So if I go... I need the thing that's got the biggest area of effect damage. Let's go for a shoot. It's going to be a fire, I think. A fire arrow. I mean, it's probably as good as anything, right? Can I get 3 knocked out with it? If I target this just right, I might get 4. So I need that one. I will go for... I need to aim for that bit there, don't I? Yeah. Not too concerned about the Wraith next to me. Oh no, they're going for the portal. Oh god, there's a load down there as well. Life drain. Where's the Wraith? Right, we're on her, so we walk forwards. That takes a load of damage. We just walk down here. Then we walk in. They all die horribly. And then can we get as far as that? I love this. This is awesome. And then we just want to... Done. Okay, I could summon something to help it. I won't.
So much for peace.
Right, you may as well slap that thing down. Run over and see if this will work. Oh, it's just not quite far enough. That's a shame. Oh, this guy's got a few more hit points. Okay, fair enough then. Where's the rest of the stuff? The stuff coming down the hill. Throw everything into this. You have to survive and keep the portal open. It can be healed, by the way, just survive the waves of mobs, which get harder. And I like stuff like this. I like these sort of defense things. We absolutely want Shadowheart in the choke points, don't we, here? Yeah, okay. I could have put a much better use of this wall of fire. However, there is stuff appearing from down there, so they're not going to get in. Have we got another fireball? We certainly have. Smack. That was a good use of one. I enjoyed that one. So that's all the fireballs, however. Who have we got? Shadow Cursed Pilgrim. See, if they get to go... Shadowheart goes first. She can sort of... With the Guardians thing, she can swoop a lot of those up. The one that is a problem is the... There's a shadow coming through there. The Wraith might cause a bit of an issue. I'll go for the shadow. I want the shadow dead. Alright, you need to absolutely move up.
Got to press on.
Oh, there's these things? Crap. Okay, they were hidden in the shadows. I couldn't see them. We will go with... I could have nuked them all with a sunbeam much more effectively, I think. Juranom, thank you very much for becoming a member. That is awesome. Thanks. You are one of the first people to become a member on YouTube since I started streaming back on this channel as well. So that is awesome. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's yeah, that's quite a thing. Thank you very much. It's like it's an equivalent to the Twitch subscription, but being on YouTube, I get a higher cut of the subscription cost. So it's kind of nicer for me. But yeah, I really appreciate that. Thanks. So anyway, I'm thinking I might want to. Target cannot be an inanimate entity, so I can't cast that on the thing. What I might do then is. That's not concentration. I'm going to do this. It's a bonus action. Let's put it in. Oh, I need... let's go for a spiritual greatsword. Damn, it goes just before an initiative order. That is unfortunate.
Time to push my luck again.
These cursed harpers. These guys should be killed, I think, because they've got... a problem. What can I do here? There must be something. I've got the repulsor. Let's go in. I'm gonna. It's a full action though. Let's do it. It didn't do a single one. Oh, okay. It was just on delay. That was kind of funny. I thought they've sold me a duff one. It doesn't work. However, I need to move in and kill some stuff. I have a pommel bash. Dazed. Well, they're going for the portal. I don't think they're going to get it down. Although it could be a little bit close, this. So the ones down here, if they're all going to rush in with melee attacks, that's fine. The ones I'm most worried about are the ranged attack ones, because they can do some damage from there. I'm going to regret not having the additional spell slot. Who was that? That was a horrible scream. We've got one turn to go. This could be bad. This could be bad. Like a dud firecracker that turns out it wasn't dud. Yeah. Plenty of those have given people a nasty surprise. What have we got then? We've got anything tentacly, area of effecty. We know the Gryph of Warding has not worked very well. I do not think that would be the case here. Sleep is not going to work on these. I've got nothing big and nasty. There's Stinking Cloud. Oh, this prevents creatures from taking actions. Can I get some more information on that, please? Constitution save. What's the constitution of these guys like? It's a big gamble. It might be worth casting down there to stop all these things getting a go. It probably won't work on these, right? Are they undead? I have a feeling it won't work on them. What's that one? Concentrated blast. What's he concentrating on? The wall of fire. She's no longer doing anything. It would do a lot of damage to the Wraith. They don't need an awful lot of damage doing to them, do they? No, I have no idea. I have an idea for Shadowheart, actually, because look at how this lines up. She's going to sunbeam them into oblivion. Let's do this. So I did some damage, and that was that. That was a shame. Try and get around and in the way. That's his best bet. I think we will go with necrotic damage. Is not going to do any good. Give me something. It could be fire, lightning. Sorry, Gale. Love you and all that, but... Oh, I hit Gale with that? Crap. Wasn't the intention. Poor Gale. Luckily, we had just enough to... I'm just going to form a human wall, or an elven wall in this case, in front of there. Chop! That would have been the one to have landed the hit with, wouldn't it? Right. You... Oh, this is the wrong one. I do not want you there. You need to move out the way. Gale's fine. He's okay. He's fine. Right, this is the one that's going to make the difference. So I'm going to come sneaking in here. I could have walked through that, actually, but I might want to get up there. And we're going to do Sunbeam. Now I think I can get all of those in. And it didn't kill them, surprisingly. That thing still lives. There's nothing else she can really do. But anything that tries to come up here will then have to go through the aura of this and hopefully die.
Important is ever easy.
Right, if only I'd brought the charger attacks with him, that would have been fantastic. So, force tunnel. No, move over here first. Right, you go in this way. There, it did work. This time it triggered absolutely fine. Didn't quite have the effect I had hoped it would, but it triggered fine. So one more turn. This is what we want. We don't want nasty things. Shield. I'll take a shield. That works fine. They're going to try and run through. Going to get chopped down. And hopefully the Spirit Guardians will finish them off. That one is very sneaky going around the outside there. Okay, it's still our turn then. Who are we on? Gale. Gale, what would you do? What would you best do? Probably magic missile. Just because that's definitely going to hit. Don't want to misty step out the way. Yeah, I'll take a magic missile at rank 2 and we're going to put it into this guy. Can we get him? No, he's on 3. Right, move him there. Enter. Starion should be able to get the kill on this. 16 damage. It's dead. It's dead. And then when we move in here... Do we not move in there? We try to move in there. Bonus attack. That's dead as well. Nice. We've got this now. That was good. I enjoyed that. As long as nothing else comes out at the last minute, we're fine. Like, this Guardian Spirit thing is really good fun. 14 versus... Oh, 30. Let's go on this one. Damn, I was hoping that was going to be enough to get the kill.
Go from here.
We will probably go for... this one. And kill. And then as long as we can get in... We've got 2 attacks on here. We've got no spell slots, sadly. We will go for 7 to 17. Can they bleed being undead? They can. And maybe we get the last big kill as well. No. But on its turn, it might bleed for 4 damage. Ah, it's just 2. I was hoping to get the kill there. Would have been awesome.
It's done. I have him.
I like the cute little antlers.
But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong.
He's bollocks, mate.
No. It can't be.
He's not dead. Is he?
No. But some part of him is... missing. He's... hollow. I need to examine him back at the camp. Come see us when you can.
Well, funny you should mention that. I strongly suspect I'm heading there at any moment. I'll take 4 on that one.
Quite exhausted. A good night's sleep would do me one.
Yeah, I think it would actually. I think I want spell slots back because I think the next step is to go into Moonrise Towers. So that'll be a big bit. Pour one out for Daniel. Poor guy. That took you 2 attempts without Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians is awesome for stuff like that. Absolutely an amazing spell.
What to do?
Just run around cleaning up the weak mobs in the shadows. It's just awesome. Just can't. I'm glad I found it before it was too late in the game to appreciate it fully. It's been good. Oh, I see. Right, this is the point where we get massively over-encumbered.
What path lies before
With loot. What the hell? There'll be nothing on the ravens, surely? A shadow creeper. I'm just going to check them all anyway. Because you never know. I thought that was someone to talk to, but it's not, is it? Just a creepy shadow harper. Oh god, hang on, back to the start. There's just too many. At what point does Eric become... Oh, hang on. I need the Shadow Mastiff alive and intact. If that is not the case, the second half of your payment shall be forfeit upon your return to Baldur's Gate. I have generously paid a large amount of gold in advance and have supplied all the necessaries you shall require to see this endeavour done correctly. They say you are unmatched as a poacher. For your sake, I hope there's no exaggeration. Did we get the one up there? There's a... I don't want the shadow vestige. There's a flaming fist. More flaming fists. Yeah, this is a lot of armor to pick up on these guys. What's the affliction? The life drain? Oh yeah, okay. There's a good reason to go for a long rest there. I can't pick that up because that is just too heavy. Right, let's see. let me send. Let's sort by type. All the plate armors and stuff. Gale can carry them because he's a big, strong, strapping wizard. Actually, being a human, he gets like a big bonus to how much he can carry, which we've hit it. But anyway, that's fine. We are taking all the things. We're nearly there. Massively encumbered. There's no one at this place who actually has the money to buy this, do they? Right. We need another trader. Because we've cashed everything in at the last light-in. Where can we go? There's no one left at the monastery. I killed them all. The Grand Mausoleum. There is a trader in the House of Healing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to... Where is it? The colony. It's another region, but I can just travel in and out, so it's not a problem. Volo? Who's Volo? Gale's getting a lot of love. Man crush. Were you here earlier, Catherine, when Gale made a move on me? Took me off onto a romantic hillside under a starlit, moonlit sky. And declared his undying love for me. And I had to turn him down, and I felt like a complete heel for it. It was awful. Traders reset on a long rest. It's a long rest, is it? I suppose that makes sense. I wanted to sell the stuff before I had the long rest, so I will... Not that it matters. It's just the way I like doing it. I will tidy this up, and then we will
at the ready.
Deal with things. Why am I here? Where is the... Where's the guy with the stuff? It's here. And there's this thing. So let me... This stuff here. So it does look like it's two parts of a metal staff. So what happens if I do that? I can't combine it, can I? Oh, I can combine it. Oh my god. Right. There's more bits. So I looks like I have failed to find the other bits that I need. In that case then, what's the weight of these? It's not very much. And unless we find them somewhere later, I should probably send them to the camp, but... Where's the party gone? Oh my god, they've taken the very long way around. Anyway, this'll do. This trader works just as well.
A good moment to talk.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. You come across a noble stock mushroom about.
Yeah.
You give it here.
There's no mushrooms left in
Gods
here.
know
I've
I've
destroyed them. Right, she's got loads of money. This is where we want. Are those just... No, they're grease bottles. They can be useful. Right, let's get rid of... get rid of all this crap. If there's anything important, it would be highlighted orange, I'm sure. I would like to know what she's doing with all these, like, all this stuff that I sell. I wonder if they're taking it back to Baldur's Gate and making a fortune selling it to noob adventurers. She is... Oh, she's got one. Scroll of web. Send that to... Oh, well, I'll sort that out afterwards. She's got a few useful scrolls in there. Starion with his pile of books. That's okay. And Gale with his whole load of armor. Is that it? I'll keep his other stuff. I like that. Okay. And we're done. As simple as that.
Might as well go, man.
Nip into Gale's inventory. I want to scribe that polymorph spell. Polymorph sounds pretty good. I don't think, however, I can unlearn it. I've got some awesome damage spells for different jobs. I've got some great ones of those. I find myself not casting haste, although haste is really good. The Gale always has something more important to cast, unfortunately. And even good old magic missile still comes in sometimes. I might drop it and then take on polymorph. Just for the... I know I only have a few level 4 spell slots, but it's the choice. I like having the choice in there.